Hi, welcome back to Keeping It Tiny.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at life for us during lockdown.
We're going to be taking a different approach today. With everything going on in the world at the moment, as like everything else, our tiny home build has slowed down a great deal due to not being able to get the materials we need. We have been following government guidelines now for a while. This is our sixth week in quarantine, and we're hoping to get back to normal as soon as possible. But for now, we're going to use our time wisely to do all the things we love, like playing guitar, yoga, and taking Willow for some awesome walks from our doorstep.
As we mentioned in our first video, we've spent a great deal of time over the past few years living in vans, sort of all over the world. And here we are again, as we are currently living in our T4.
We have a great gig at the moment. We're actually living on the land that we're building the tiny on, which has a beautiful garden which extends our living space greatly. We find living in the van super easy and incredibly relaxing because of its slow pace. When we decided to create this spooty, we had all of our previous conversions in mind, which helped us create a comfy and practical space. As we are stationary at the moment, we have been using the front of the using the front of the van as a wardrobe, which works pretty well, believe it or not. With us both being minimalists, we don't really have much clothes, so it works.
Even though it's a pretty small space, cooking's been really easy. We both do our fair share, but Dion's a bit of a whiz kid.
You might be wondering where we managed to do everything in such a small space, but our kitchen setup is pretty simple. We have a 2 gas burner over here, and all underneath is cupboard space, which we store absolutely everything.
On days off from working on the tiny home, we've been throwing ourselves into the countryside that we're surrounded by. Taking long walks by the river has been one of the highlights of our quarantine, and I'm pretty sure Willow agrees.
I've even started gardening. We've never really had a garden. Living out of vans, you don't tend to have one, but this is the first time that we've had enough time to actually learn, and hopefully I'll get there soon. To sum up, we are doing great in the van. We love living simply, hence why we decided to build a tiny home. But we'll leave that for another day. We just hope that everyone's getting on okay in this crazy time.
Stay at home, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.